Hey guys, it's Grave from Echelon, and I'm gonna go over this new bike that I made. It's got a lot of new features that I've been working on, and I thought I'd go over them. It is both rated for combat and cruising around Second Life, and hoping to get GTFO registered for this vehicle as well. Right off the bat, you res it out and you can click it and it'll bring up an options menu. There's things like gear shifting, ground mode, hover mode. It can switch between wheels and hover thrusters. There's security options. You can make it so that only the owner can use the vehicle. Members of the active group that it is set to can use the vehicle, and public, which anybody will be able to use the vehicle. And you can toggle lights on and off, and you can toggle LBA on and off. And LBA is a HP system where if it is damaged and hits 0, it'll explode and then respawn. And the LBA script will be full perm so that you can change it to whatever amount of HP you think is appropriate. The HP amount will be right there at the top, and as well as the text color, so you can change that text color vector. Or actually, hold on, I gotta set it to I gotta put max HP at the top there, so it's easier for you guys to change. You just change the max HP and that'll set how much HP the vehicle has. And then you can toggle it back off if you don't want to use the combat functions there for HP. And then for position, you can sit on the bike. You can hit position, and this will actually change where on the bike you're sitting. So if you're like a larger or smaller avatar, you can adjust a little bit where your avatar is positioned. You can also resize the bike. It will be modify, so you can make the bike smaller, bigger, and then change your position on the bike around. You switch into hover mode, and like I said, you get the hover thrusters, and a particle effect will play if you are within about 5 meters of the ground. Once you get further away, it will go away. Alright, switch back to ground mode. It is all gesture based, so you hit Shift F by default, and you can switch quickly. And to gear shift, it's Shift E and Shift C. So Shift E to gear up and gear down with Shift C, and that makes it easy to gear shift. And also, if you hold shift while you're driving in third person mode, you'll be able to drift, as you can see. And there's some light trails on the rear brakes. You can also completely drive this vehicle in mouse look. So you just aim wherever you want the bike to turn. And you can hold A and D to drift while you're in mouse look too, to get a tighter turn around corners and such. And then when you're in hover mode, holding shift A and D will have you strafe left and right for more precise maneuvers. Then holding E and C will have you hover up and down. So you can really fly around just about anywhere you want. And if you go up to gear 6, which is the fastest, you can get moving pretty fast as well. It is a pretty fast little bike. And then you can just drop down into ground mode. And you have your wheels. You're back on the ground. Let's go back up to my alt over here. You can have a passenger. So on my alt, I'm gonna jump on the back seat. You get a little passenger up there. And if there's a passenger, there's the passenger options. You can allow passenger. You can set it to no passenger, or you can kick the passenger that is currently active. And let's see, what else? Go back into ground mode. We covered security, right? Yeah, okay. Toggle the lights on. Oh, that's right. In mouse look, if you left click, you can fire the guns. And the bullets will res where the bike is pointing. So keep that in mind. Also in hover mode and mouse look, you can aim. You can basically fly around anywhere you want. Anywhere you aim, you can point the bike. And so that gives you even more precise flight in that sense. So yeah, I think that about covers it. There will also be a texture switching menu that I have to add, and you'll be able to select from a bunch of different colors. That'll change the default texture to different colors, and then I'll also do a recolorable white, so you can just manually recolor the surfaces that are currently blue. There won't be text or anything like that on the texture, so that it's easier to recolor. And yeah, that about covers it for sure. Alright, I hope you guys like it.